In this problem, we want to discuss the concavity of the graph and find the points of inflection. So we've got f of x is equal to x to the fourth plus 4x to the third minus 18x squared plus 12x minus 48. Now our first step is to find our second derivative. So f prime, take your power, put it out in front, lower it by 1. So x to the fourth becomes 4x to the third plus 4 times x to the third, take your power, put it out in front, lower it by 1, minus 18 times x squared, take your power, put it out in front, lower it by 1, and 12x becomes 12. And then derivative of negative 48 is 0. So that gives us 4x to the third plus 12x squared minus 36x plus 12. Or second derivative, same thing. So 4 stays out there. Derivative of x to the third, take your power, put it out in front, lower it by 1. Plus 12 times, take your power, put it out in front, lower it by 1. And minus 36x becomes a minus 36. So it gives us 12x squared plus 24x minus 36. Then we need to find our critical values. So we're going to set that equal to 0. So 12x squared plus 24x minus 36 equal to 0. And I notice right away they're all divisible by 12, so I can factor out a GCF, 12. And that gives us x squared plus 2x minus 3 equal to 0. Now what's inside the parentheses is the PSD method. 12 carries down. This factors as x plus 3 times x minus 1 equals 0. Zero factor property says you get 0 on one side, you factor the other side, you set each factor equals 0. So I'm going to set the x plus 3 equal to 0 and x minus 1 equal to 0. Probably doesn't do us a whole lot of good to set the 12 equal to 0 because we immediately drop it away anyway. It doesn't have a variable. So we get x equals negative 3 and x is equal to positive 1. We're going to build our table of intervals. Here's x equals negative 3 and here's x equals 1. Clear over here is negative infinity, clear over here is positive infinity. So we want to choose test cases. Choose something between negative infinity and negative 3, like negative 4. Something between negative 3 and 0, or between negative 3 and 1, which is 0. Something greater than 1, like 2. Now we want to plug these into our second derivative, which is right here. I'm going to use my calculator for this. I used to work too hard. So go to y equals, clear, and I got 12x squared plus 24x minus 36. Okay. Now I want to go to make sure my table setup is right. So I do second window, go into table setup, and you want independent to say ask. If it doesn't say ask, down arrow that line, right arrow, put your flashing cursor on the ask and press enter one time. Then we'll do second graph, go into table, and I'll press delete to clean out these ones I have. You may not have any. And we're going to put in our test cases. Negative 4, enter, 0, enter, 2, enter. Okay, negative 4 gave us 60, so it's positive, so it's concave up. 0 gave us negative 36, so it's negative, so it's concave down. And 2 gave us positive 60, which means it's concave up. So for concavity, it's concave up from negative infinity to negative 3. It's concave down from negative 3 to 1. And it's concave up from 1 to positive infinity. That's the first part. Now for POIs. Excuse me. Now our POI point of inflection is where the concavity changes, assuming the point exists. This is concave up, and this is concave down, so there's a POI at x equals -3. This is concave down, this is concave up, so there's a POI also at x equals 1. So we got POIs at x equals -3 and x is equal to 1. Now, step 5, we want to plug those back into our original function. So right up here. And we want to find out what our y value is. Because remember, f of x is the same as y. So let's use calculator for this. We'll go back to y equals, clear, and then we got x to the fourth, so I do x caret 4, plus 4x to the third. Remember, if you have one of the newer T84s, you have to press your right arrow key to get out of exponent mode. Plus 4x to the third. Press your right arrow key if you've got one of the newer T84s, again, to get out of exponent mode. Minus 18x squared. Plus 12x. Minus 48. Then I go back to my table, so I do second graph. I'm going to delete to clean those out, and we'll put in -3 and 1. So -3 enter, 1 enter. -3 gave us -273, and 1 gave us -49. So our POIs, first one is -3, -273. And the second one is 1, -49. And those are answers.